I'm Dana K. White, author of How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind and Organizing for the Rest of Us, and I'm here to talk about laundry day. Because laundry day is what works really well for me when I struggled for years being completely overwhelmed by laundry. Like completely overwhelmed by laundry. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna explain what laundry day looks like, how it works, and what it takes to actually turn it into a routine that works in your home, okay? But before I get started, I want to be clear that if you are on septic, you may not be able to do it the way I talk about it today, okay? Because if you're on septic, you don't want to overload your system. You know your home, you know your system. I just want to give you that warning and let you know that I'll address next week kind of how I hear from people on septic who make it work for them, all right? So why do I have laundry day? Well, most of you have probably, because you're watching me, you've probably watched a lot of other people, and you know that most people who talk about keeping your house under control on the internet will tell you to do a load a day. They're like, that's the way to do it. Like, that's what you're supposed to do if you want your house to be under control. So when I started what I call my deslobification journey back in 2009, I was like, okay, well, that's what people say is supposed to work. That's how I'm supposed to do it. I'm gonna try that. I tried the one load a day thing. I tried it so hard for a really long time. I used to spend a week at a time really focusing on one routine and trying to get it figured out. That was the routine I spent multiple weeks working on because I just couldn't make it actually work. Because here's what happens for me when I try to do the one load a day. In the morning, I'm like, okay, all right, I'm focused in on my house. I'm gonna start that load of laundry. And then the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm focused in, I gotta start a load of laundry. That's what and I go, and in the washing machine is the same load of laundry from yesterday. And it smells a little funny now. And so I have to rewash that one. And I found that I was just rewashing over and over and over. And it was so rare that I really made it all the way through the routine that I never actually made the progress on my laundry that I was wanting to make, okay? So I had tried that. Did not work for me. And then I had a moment where I was like, wait a minute. There was a time where I felt kind of in control of laundry back when my boys, who are now both adults, were babies and I was doing a laundry day. This was before I was focused in on trying to get my house under control. I was just, Anyway, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna try that again. Because laundry day is what people have been doing for a really long time. Like Ma Ingalls had a laundry day, right? So laundry day is a thing, but the internet had told me that that wasn't the great way to do it. And so I had tried the other way. That didn't work. I thought, well, I'm gonna give laundry day a try. Laundry day works so well for me, all right? So here's how it works. First, I gather up all the clothes, all the dirty clothes in our house. Right now, I do want to be clear, things are different now. I have teenagers, they do their own laundry, but this is the way I got laundry under control and how I did it for years when I was the one in charge of laundry, okay? So my laundry day was Monday. So on Sunday night, everybody brought their clothes outside the laundry room. We made piles, we sorted things into piles. I know if you do one load a day, maybe you're like, oh, I don't sort, that's fine. But I could sort because I had laundry day and I was doing it all at once. So we sorted them into the piles of the different colors and weights of clothing. And then I would start the first load on Sunday night because I was like, well, Monday's laundry day, I'm gonna get ahead. Started on Sunday night. A lot of times I would try to get it in the dryer Sunday night. And then Monday, my focus is laundry. Okay, so for the day on Monday, that is the number one thing. Yes, I'm doing my daily stuff. Yes, I'm doing my work that I do, but the focus for the day is the laundry, okay? Because laundry is every hour-ish. Then you have to go do something, but then there's time to do other things. So I did that. That was my goal for the day, and that was what worked. For some reason, for my brain, it works so much better to be focused on this thing for the day than it was for me to have to remember 5 different steps in the middle of every single day of my life, okay? 4 different steps, however many steps it is, okay? That just worked for me. That was the thing. And Monday came around every week and was like, oh, that's right, it's laundry day. Oh, okay. Sunday night, it got to where my husband especially would, he's better at remembering things than me anyway, but he would remember, oh yeah, and he would start putting things out, you know, that for laundry day. He would start putting things into piles on Sunday night for laundry day. And it was like, oh yeah, that's right. So it just worked really well. So you gather all the clothes in the house and then work through them over the course of Monday. Now I want to say I have another video that I did last year about how folding straight out of the dryer totally changed my home. It's amazing how much better a house looks when it doesn't have piles of clean clothing, you know, on the couch and the love seat and the recliner. It's amazing how much better a house looks, right? Anyway, that was a game-changing, you know, task for me, but laundry day worked for me great, changed our home, helped us get laundry under control for years before I ever did that. So even if you don't do that, even if all you do is get through washing and drying all your clothes on that day, then you're so much better off. Okay, that's how I got laundry under control. There are a lot of ways that ended up changing my house overall because it helped me understand. Anyway, blah, 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 whatever. I'll talk more about that in next week's video. The other thing I want to explain today is how to make this a routine in your home. Because here's the thing. You may be thinking, she's crazy. Actually, I would guess 60% of you are thinking, she's crazy. I'm not doing laundry day. That's wild. We have way too many clothes in our family to actually get them all done in one day. I don't want to do them all in one day. I don't want to spend my day, whatever. Okay, I get it. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. If laundry is out of control for you, which there's a chance it is if you're watching this video, okay? If you've tried the 1 load a day, it didn't work, okay? If you think 1 load a day is the way to go and yet you're still completely, totally behind on laundry, you don't actually know what a week's worth of clothing is for you. I did not know what a week's worth of clothing was for our family. I had no idea because we were so behind on laundry that there were things at the bottom of the hamper that my kids had outgrown, all right? Like, we were just so behind. I was always doing emergency loads just to get by. We did not have laundry under control. So I did not know what a week's worth of laundry was. If you don't have laundry under control, you don't know what a week's worth of laundry is either, okay? So just know that it takes 3 laundry days for you to truly understand and embrace and love laundry day, okay? The first laundry day is going to be horrible. It's gonna be awful, but do it anyway because you need to catch up on laundry anyway, right? So pick a day, whatever day that is. Even if you work outside the home, whatever, pick a day. Say this is going to be laundry day. The night before or the day of, I don't care when, gather all the dirty clothes in your house and sort them into piles. This might take up the entire hallway. It might take up your entire living room. That's okay. Your goal is to get through all of this dirty laundry, all right? It is probably going to take you more than a day to get through all those dirty clothes the first time. Because remember, this is more than a week's worth of laundry, right? But your goal is to get through those, even if it takes you an entire week the first time. So let's just say that Monday is your laundry day. You decide, I'm gonna do this. You gather up all the dirty clothes in the house and you start working through those piles, okay? It could take you till Saturday night to get it done. That's not fun, but here's the key. Any new laundry that happens, any clothes that people wear, because people have to wear clothes, please. Any clothes that people wear in your home after you've sorted those piles for laundry day goes in the hamper. It doesn't go into those piles. That's what causes the never-endingness of laundry. It doesn't go in the piles. It goes into the hamper wherever you put your dirty laundry, okay? That's next week's laundry. All you are focused on is the stuff that you gathered for laundry day, okay? So even if it takes all week, work through it, get through it. But here's the key. You gotta have the second laundry day a week after the first laundry day. So let's say you started on Monday, it took you to Saturday night. On the next Monday, 7 days from when you first started and you've been doing laundry all week, 7 days later, gather up all the clothes that are in the hampers and sort those into piles. Guaranteed it's going to be a lot less than it was the week before on that first laundry day. The second laundry day, 1 week after the first laundry day, that is an actual week's worth of clothing. Okay, now you know this is how many clothes our family wears in a week. This is a week's worth of clothing. Okay, so that's a big moment for you, like to realize, oh, yeah, that was crazy what happened last week. This looks like nothing compared to that. Okay, so now you know a week's worth of, it's not fun because you just spent the entire last week doing laundry and you feel like you deserve a break because, oh my goodness, you've got to start that second laundry day then. So that now you see this is a week's worth of laundry. This is how long it takes to do a week's worth of laundry. Oh, I can do all of these in half a day and a half, whatever, okay? Now, for me, when I started doing this, I had a normal washing machine, which is probably less normal now, but it was my grandma's washing machine that she had passed down to me. It was a normal capacity. I now have a much bigger one, but even when I had that normal sized washing machine, it was generally 6 to 7 loads for my family of 5. Okay, that was how many loads I did for a week's worth of laundry. So get through those on this second laundry day. That's what's going to show you this is what laundry day is actually going to be like. But the magic happens on the third laundry day. And the reason magic happens on the third laundry day is that second laundry day, you did a week's worth of laundry, and then you don't have to think about laundry for 6 days. You don't have to worry that people in your house are going to have the clean underwear and socks and school clothes that they need. You're going to get to just enjoy not being stressed over laundry for an entire week. That's the beauty of laundry day. The beauty of laundry day is that there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I have a project brain. The project brain does not serve me well when I think of my house as a project, but laundry is a house thing that I get to tackle like a project, and so that works really well for me, okay? I love that there is an end to laundry. So all those memes that you see everywhere that say, well, you know, things that never end, laundry, blah, blah, whatever it is. I can't think of any of the funny ones right now. I don't find them funny anymore because I'm like, yeah, that's not true. Laundry, there's an end to it. There's an end to laundry when you have a laundry day. I no longer freak out when I catch people like wearing clothes right after I wash them. It doesn't stress me out for dirty clothes to appear because I'm like, I don't have to worry about that right now. That's something to do next laundry day. It's going to happen. Anyway, so that third laundry day is the one where you fully grasp the power of laundry day and if it's going to work for you. Okay? I know the resistance. I know that people are like, oh, that could never work for me because I have a really big family. That could never work for me because I work full time outside the home. Whatever. I get it. And yet I hear from people literally pretty much, I don't know. I hear from people weekly all the time about how I totally thought laundry day could never work for me. And instead it's the thing that's actually helped me get laundry under control. So anyway, if you do 1 load a day and that works for you, keep doing that. Like, don't change if it works for you. But if you find yourself frustrated and thinking, I don't know what's wrong with me, like I did, like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Why is it that this thing that everybody says is supposed to be the way to keep your laundry under control doesn't work for me? This is what does work for me and for a lot of other people. So, all right, I will talk to y'all next week. And next week, I'm going to talk about how it is that people with large families and full-time jobs outside the home and all that kind of stuff, how it is that they tell me they make it work, and answering all your resistances to this. Okay? All right. Bye, y'all.